All right, everybody. Make sure this is shut. All right. So, it's time for the 5-year update. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. All right. So, it's time for the 5-year update. I had gastric bypass June 5th of 2018. Last year, I had made a video wearing these exact same pants and trying to pass myself off as 160. No, I remember how much I weighed back then. It wasn't 160. I am anywhere from 160 to 170, and I have been that way for about 3 years. I did have a really, really bad year last year. I lost my Uncle Bobby, my cousin Taylor, my brother Colin, and then right after Colin passed, my cousin Buzz, who was Taylor's brother, had passed. They both had a lot of kidney issues, and unfortunately, their bodies just couldn't handle it anymore. My Uncle Bobby was really, really sick with COVID, and his heart just kind of gave out. And my brother Colin is an accidental death. As far as like the health updates, I didn't get a pacemaker put in because my heart doctor decided that I'm actually pretty decent with the arrhythmia. I just have to take magnesium. So if I stay up on my magnesium, I'm usually pretty okay. Unfortunately, not good for my heart. Last year, I had a lot of relationship problems towards the end of the year. I started a new relationship with somebody who wasn't my type. I wouldn't normally give a chance to, and ended very badly. That was a disaster. So I'm actually back with the person that I was with when I made a video last year, and it's never been better. As far as how I'm feeling about my weight and everything, I'm actually decently happy. I don't like how chubby my belly is, but I'm heavily at this point considering a tummy tuck or something called a mommy makeover, where they like lift your boobies and tummy tuck your belly. That's what I'm heavily considering at this point. I did get some more of my butt, and as you can see, honka honka, I got some of my boob back too. But yeah, definitely got my butt. Yeah. Pretty happy about that. One of the side effects of last year's craziness was that I unfortunately picked up smoking cigarettes again. I was so stressed, going through so much. I was just like, let me just have one. Then one became a pack. Then a pack became a carton. And it's been 6 months that I have been a smoker again. I'm not happy about that at all, especially with having a bad heart and trying to be a healthier person. Picking up smoking was probably one of the dumbest fucking things I could do. Another thing was I had a bout with alcoholism. So that'll chub you up real fast. But yeah, I had a little bit of an issue with alcoholism last year too. That one actually probably started when my Uncle Bobby died. And then it just really took off. I had to stop drinking probably around my birthday last year in November. I stopped drinking, and then now if I do, I'll have 1 or 2, and I try not to go overboard because I drink until I black out. But I can continue going. Like, you can't even tell that I'm blacked out at all. I'm completely functional, but I'm not there, you know? So that's kind of a sucky deal. I did have a bit of a midlife crisis last year, and I got a septum piercing and I got my tongue pierced. I've always wanted those things. It's just last year was the year where I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Actually, it wasn't even last year, it was the beginning of this year. I was like, fuck it, let's do it, you know? So, and because of how rough last year was, I started spiraling into depression a bit, and the relationship that I went through, the breakup of that relationship, and I ended up with really bad depression, and I started a type of, it's not therapy, it's more like a procedure. It's called TMS, transcranial magnetic, I forget what the S stands for, transcranial magnetic stimulation. And that basically is very much helping. It's a 6-week program. You go in for like 20 minutes and it just kind of feels like a woodpecker on your head. But it awakens the frontal lobes of your brain, and then you can start to feel better. It's helping with my OCD. It is helping with my PTSD, and it's helping with my depression and my anxiety. I don't hardly ever have panic attacks anymore. So that's very nice. I wasn't really having that many, like I would say a year after my surgery to like 2 years after, and then it slowly started creeping back in, and last year it was the worst it's ever been. Trying to think. As far as my weight loss, like I said, anywhere from 160 to 170, depends on hormones, depends on stress levels, depends on how much sleep I'm getting, you know? I'm trying to think. Would I like to lose probably another 10 pounds? Hell yeah! But if I end up staying right here, I am perfectly okay with that. I've been right here for about 3 years. I don't want to gain weight, but you definitely can. Like, you can put it away now. At the 5-year point, you can put some food away. That's all I'm saying. I can't say that I can eat as much as I did before my surgery, because I can't do that. Like, I would sit down with a big old bowl with like 2 packs of ramen in it. I can't do that these days. I can still eat a full plate of food, like I said last year. Can definitely do that. I'm still lactose intolerant. I now have eczema and gluten intolerance in my skin. So bad that it scarred my forehead right there. So now I wear my hair this way when I used to wear it this way. But yeah. I'm also now hypoglycemic, where my sugar is low, and I'm one of those old ladies who has to carry a purse with candies in it. Would you like a Jolly Rancher? Because the Jolly Ranchers are the best. Actually, no. The little strawberry candies. Yeah, those were the best. And are the best. You can get them at Dollar Tree. Just so you know. But, yeah. Yeah. I think that's all I want to do for the update. I'm very happy in life right now. According to my doctors, pretty fucking healthy. Everything is good except for I am anemic and I have hypoglycemia. So I have to make sure that if I start feeling a little off or something, I just get a little sugar in me, you know. And then if my heart starts messing up, I know to take magnesium now. So that's good. And there's not much I can do about the eczema. I bought creams. But not much you can do about it. Anyway, it's been 5 years. I am not as small as I was at my very smallest, and I honestly didn't know if I would ever actually stay that small. I took a lot of pictures of myself when I was that small, so at least I get to enjoy that over the years. But where I am right now, I'm very happy with. I feel like I am the perfect amount of curvy. I have a little bit of my butt and boobs back, and my personality is really finally starting to come out. I used to be just so reclusive and so inside and like myself, and just I never really socialized. And now I'm starting to come out, and I'm being social, and having my sister in my life has been one of the biggest blessings, because she's kind of slowly bringing me out of my shell too. And I smile more. I'm not as angry as I used to be. Like if there's a confrontation in the house, it's usually handled with a conversation instead of me blowing up and being angry and screaming and what the fuck, you know, stuff like that. It's more just, hey, that's kind of upsetting me. Can we talk about it? Stuff like that. So I know that my personality has done, you know, a big old turnaround, and I'm much more happier. I'm not as depressed, and TMS is definitely helping with that. But I'm also just so calm and tame and easier to deal with. The only thing that is a problem now is I don't deal with conflict. If someone has an issue that can't be resolved with a conversation, I shut down. I just don't talk anymore. I'm done. I'll walk away, because I just can't handle that stuff anymore. I can't handle all that screaming and fighting and yelling. Can't handle it. Oh, I did want to mention, in one of my past videos, I said that my ring size was a 7 and that it was going to go down to a 6. It sure did. And even though I have gained a little bit back, I'm still size 6. My pants size is an 11, 10 or 11, somewhere around there. Definitely not a size 4, definitely not a size 6, definitely not a size 8. Although I would love to be an 8 again. Those were fun days. I'm okay with being a 10 or 11, depending on the jeans. These ones I believe are 11s. I think it's 11 juniors is what I mean. And then for women's, it's like 10s. But yeah, I'm pretty happy overall. Would I do it again? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I would do that shit again. Anyway, this is all the update I have for you today, and I hope I didn't waste too much of your time. Essentially Strange, I'm definitely strange. Bye, guys.